Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the Ice Dragon Rayron VR, and today I just want to talk about something that's been going on through the model railroading YouTube community. It's an awesome event. I really wish I can go and meet all you guys in person, but unfortunately, the Ice Dragon just can't make it due to my IRL job and everything. I've also got plans for the NMRA in Dallas. I am definitely going to that one, which I'll talk about a little bit later towards the video, but there is going to be a YouTube meet and greet for all of those YouTubers and the fans of YouTubers for monomotoring community. It's going to be over at Greeley, Colorado, and the dates are May 19th through the 21st. And the best way I can describe it is if you're a fan of the monomotoring community, excuse me, sometimes I just can't talk. Then you guys know this person. This is Sparky 107107. He's kind of leading the charge for the meet and greet over at Greeley, Colorado. I will leave his link down below, but he's doing something kind of awesome where he's doing a contest that if you promote the meet and greet, then you get entered into his contest. And then there is a prize pool of $450, $200 in cash, $200 from OVR model trains, and a $50 gift card to Mini Prints. Now, I'm not going to enter in this because I just want to do general awareness of this because, again, it's something much bigger than this. It is about, the community, about those who love model railroading, and those who are going to help keep this hobby alive as we go in the future. So with that, go over to his channel. He has all the details when it comes to the contest, and I will leave a link down below for the particular contest. Again, I'm not going to enter it because I am, I'm in a very good state when it comes to just life in general, and I know there's a lot more less fortunate people out there that could use this money to help for model railroading, so I just don't feel good entering in it. That's just not for me. But I do want to promote general awareness. I do want to promote others, and so I'll leave the link down below to this contest for Sparky's video here. But some other things I want to promote. So why am I doing this video? Well, the biggest reason why I'm doing this video is because of where this is located. So with that, let me kind of dive into things a little bit here. So here is the great United States of America, and this place is going to be hosted at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. So the Colorado Railroad Museum, I've been here several times in my life. It is a great museum. As you can see, this is where the building is located. And we will go to the website here in a minute so you guys can get the address. But this museum is definitely the biggest I have seen when it comes to a layout. It is HO scale, 187 scale. And like I said, I've been here several times. I don't have any pictures or video because this was actually almost 10 years ago I visited this museum, I believe. It's been a while, and I do plan to make a return trip eventually. It's just life, unfortunately just can't get out there at the moment. But this is where the YouTube meet and greet is going to be at. So if you're in the area or you're able to fly out here, this is kind of location, and I highly recommend it because, man, the layout is huge. The best way I can describe it is it's a multi-layer layout. There's basically one layout that's kind of base level with the entrance in the museum. There's kind of a mid-tier walkway, and then there's a walkway that goes all the way to the top of the layout that you can oversee everything. It is amazing. I've talked to some of the engineers there. They run NCE down there, and they just love it. They do have a operational dispatch station, which I got to watch for a while, and the dispatcher was able to talk me through how things worked because, I'm always passionate about those type of things. So this is definitely a bucket list item for any model railroader to go to because it is a fantastic museum. So here's their website. It is cmrm.org. Again, I'll leave a link down below in the description. But again, the photos here do not do it justice. There is multiple yards. There is scenery for days. You can see the dispatcher right here. And like I said, it just does not do it justice. Again, 5,500 square feet here. 6810th Street, Greeley, Colorado. And one YouTuber I highly recommend, unfortunately, the channel's been kind of stagnant. Well, not stagnant, kind of hasn't been producing much videos lately, is Bill Rogers. Bill Rogers has a great YouTube channel. Again, I'll link it down below of what this layout truly is. And there's a ton of footage from this channel. So highly recommend. Again, the channel hasn't uploaded in 3 years, so I'm hoping everything's okay with the with Bill, but Again, I don't know the full details, but Bill Rogers has a ton of videos on the Greeley, Colorado Railroad Museum, including some cab views. And this is what it's all about. This is what the hobby is about. Just, letting you guys be aware that this exists. Go out there, have fun, and be inspired. And that's basically the real reason why I'm making this video, is to promote this Colorado Model Railroad Museum, because it is just great. And again, there's a whole bunch of videos here, and yeah, highly recommend, if you want to know more about this museum, see it in action, head over to Bill Rogers' channel. I cannot say that enough. So with that, another thing that I really, really want to promote. So since if you're gonna go to Colorado Model Railroad Museum, there's two other places that you need to go to if you can. I am a big Union Pacific person, and of course, I've actually been to these before. I've seen the 4004 in person when I was younger. I've seen the 4005 when I was younger. So with that, it's about an hour and a half, depending on traffic. Apologize, my cat's kind of knocking the microphone everywhere. It's about an hour and a half north to Cheyenne. Again, I'm hoping that the weather's good for you guys. You don't have to deal with snow or anything like that. But go see the big boy 4004. This is a static display. It's one of the survivors, and it's in his park. It's free. You can go out there, and as you can see here, that's where the big boy is basically on display. It's a park here, part of the holiday park in Cheyenne. And again, I can't recommend that enough. Knock it off your bucket list, because if I remember correctly, this is the bridge here too, where the Cheyenne yards are. Oh, right here. So a little bit further down. So if you go from 4004, go down the street here, and then this is the bridge right here, and this is the roundhouse, and it used to be a roundhouse, but this is the Steamworks shops. So this is where 4014 lives. So if you get the opportunity, go on the bridge here, you get to see the Steamworks, and who knows, maybe you get to see the 4014 as well. So you're literally, just a couple blocks away from seeing two big boys within Cheyenne itself. So I cannot recommend those places enough. And then if you got another opportunity, come down to the Forney Museum of Transportation. That is where you're going to find big boy number 4005. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. It is in downtown Denver, so again, please plan for traffic. I think to get from Greeley to the museum takes about 2 hours depending on traffic. So again, you've got the Forney Museum of Transportation. Here it is right here. And this is where you can see Big Boy 4005. It is, to my understanding, the only big boy that actually has crashed IRL. Unfortunately, has claimed the lives of the engineer and the fireman, unfortunately, but was rebuilt and was put back into service, and now it's on display at the Forney Museum of Transportation. So again, I cannot recommend enough. If you're going to this meet and greet, also check out 4004 that's on display in Cheyenne, and then the 4005 that's in downtown Denver at this Forney Museum of Transportation. It is awesome. Like I said, I've been there as a kid, and I'm extremely passionate about these things. So yeah, if you're definitely going to the meet and greet, I cannot stress enough. Again, 4004 is there, 4005 is there, and if you by any chance be able to see 4014, then there you go. So also some other people I want to mention as well, because again, I love expanding the knowledge when it comes to this stuff. If you haven't visited already, Otter Valley Railroad. It is OVRtrains.com. They are one of the ones that is going to be doing a $200 giveaway as well with the Sparky video. And, check them out, because they're definitely great sponsors to the YouTube community. The owner is awesome. Been in several podcasts that I've watched. And, highly recommend it. And then obviously Mini Prints donating their $50 gift card as well to the contest. I cannot recommend Mini Prints enough. This, when you talk about groundbreaking, going into the future of what model railroading should be, this company and Bernard, he knows what he's doing with this company. He is engaging with YouTubers, doing live streams, doing the 3D scans. I cannot emphasize that enough, how important that is, that we bring model railroading into the 21st, 22nd century, so that way this hobby can survive long term. It's companies like this, it's individuals like this that bring the hobby into the next day and age. And so also Mini Prince is doing those scans, and I'm praying, I'm crossing fingers that he can come to Dallas. Again, it's still unknown if he's going to come to Dallas or not, because if he does, then you better believe that I'm going to go down and get scanned. And there's no way I'm going to be a human. That is boring. So no offense to all those who got scanned as humans, but I've got some plans and I cannot wait. But hopefully that'll come to fruition and you have a Ray on your layout. But again, a lot of things have to line up. But anyways, go to Mini Prints. Again, I do their subscription box service, which is awesome because it works for me in my layout and what I'm trying to do. So yeah, definitely. So again, YouTube meet and greet at Greeley, Colorado. Again, I fortunately can't be there just because of IRL timing and everything. But again, I will be going to Dallas. I've got my time off to go there, and right now I'm kind of setting up the hotels to get down there. So I'm crossing my fingers. We'll definitely be there, and we'll go from there. So again, I'll leave all the links down below of everything that I've mentioned in this video. Again, with the contest, I'll leave that in the comments down below. And with it, guys, hopefully you guys first and foremost have fun. This is an area that I have basically grown up all of my life. I grew up in Utah, went to school in Colorado Springs, and so that transition between the two, I drove through this area so many times. I've seen Cheyenne so many times. It's basically my ground roots when it comes to this hobby and model railroading. It's what kind of led me into being in this hobby and being collecting as Union Pacific, because when I got to see the big boy as a child, I knew that this was, this hobby was definitely the one for me. It's going to be the one that's going to be sticking with me basically for the entirety of my life. So, but yeah, hopefully I'll get to see you guys. I do have, there is going to be a train show that I'll be at. Okay, kitten. I don't know what you just did there, but yeah, I cannot stress enough. It's you guys are going to have a great time. And again, make sure you check out 4004, 4005, Big Boy. One thing I do want to mention too is that the Forney Museum does cost some money to get in. So again, have a little bit more money so that way you can go up to Forney Museum and go from there. But thank you guys so much for listening on this video. Again, this is more of a general awareness video, and just so I'm hoping you guys have fun, and there's plenty to do down there. So I'm excited for you guys. I cannot wait to see the videos that come out from this meet and greet. And yeah, with that, guys, that's really all I can say. And you guys have fun. That's the best thing I can say about it. So thank you guys so much for listening to this video. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.